and a half an hour, Monday Night Raw, hour number 1. We're going to start this off the right way. Please hold. Hold on, Sasha, please. Hold on. Block that. Thank you. On 3. And put me up on 5, please. Thank you. Much brighter. There we go, Sasha. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, everybody? Are we... Is this L-I-V-E motherfucking live? Are we on the air, Sasha? We are live. Strict Tango with that 2-spot. I see you, brother. Dexter Loomis versus Fiend would be a fun match to watch. You ain't kidding, Strict Tango. First, we got to get Bray Wyatt back. Sam Byers. I saw that couple of coffees, man. A 5-spot and another 5-spot. Sam Byers. I appreciate it. Strict Tango. Much love. But Ashley Steggles has a request with a $44.99 bomb. An amplified banger bomb. Ashley Stegel says, let's get this party started in the most amplified way and obviously the best way possible. So for new people in the back, wake up, get amplified. 3, 2, 1. Red team, go. Hit that music, Sasha, is what Ashley Stegel said. Hit that music. Let's get the party started. Put them up. Put it up. God damn it. We're doing a Starbucks vanilla latte. What are we doing? Vanilla Starbucks. That's not a latte. Regular coffee. Starbucks. Let's get that going. We got the cold brew iced coffee on tap too. We got iced coffee on tap, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. 3 hours of Monday Night Raw. 3 hours of wrestling. Man, Triple H better be amplified, dog. 3 hours of our lives will be invested in this tonight. I'll be with you for one of them. Sasha, you gotta cut the music, man. That's loud in my... Man, Sasha's jamming out, man. Cut that shit, though, for real. I got a lot to talk about. Come on, I got a lot to talk about. I said cut my motherfucking music on this Monday night, not even Monday evening. Can you guys hear me all right? We probably already blew out another fucking mic. It doesn't matter as long as you can semi-hear me. If there's any mic issues, if there's any... I know there's weather in the area. If anything happens to the connection, I'm going to keep filming and I'll put it up to you guys tomorrow. But many of you guys are saying I'm pretty good to go. So, all right, as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. I will blow out another mic during this hour and a half. But, guys, I'm going to stay with you for the whole first hour of Raw, if you don't mind. If you want to hang out with BC or if you just want to hear Michael Cole run his gums. And then when they go to commercial, if you want to stop by and see what BC's talking about. The whole first hour, I'm going to be giving you guys a live review. If you're ever wondering what BC's thinking while the show is on, well, here you go. My fucking hot coffee's ready. I'm going to get a cold brew in a second. But I'm going to give you guys my live review, live reaction watch along for the first hour. And I also have a lot of stories to go over, man. I want to talk Ric Flair and why he's nowhere close to being done. I want to talk about Andrade. I want to talk about Buddy Matthews. I want to talk some more about Malachi. I want to talk about, unfortunately, a championship return to the house shows this week that we did not want to see come back, but we have to talk about it. And I want to talk some ratings. I want to talk about a big demotion that happened in WWE over the week. So there's a lot to talk about in this first 20 to 30 minutes leading into Monday Night Raw. So if I can make a hot coffee, I'm going to get to the cold brew. Look at this. This is on tap, baby. This is 30% lemonade, 30% iced tea, and 40% cold brew iced coffee. On tap, thanks to Sash. Guys, before we get into these stories, I want to give some happy birthdays out to some entertainers out there, some pro wrestlers that bust their ass for us, man. Buddy Matthews, AEW talent, at least still that we know of. Buddy Matthews over there, man, 34 years old, guys. So salute to Buddy Matthews. It is his birthday today at 34 years old. Also, Asuka. I want to wish a special happy birthday to Asuka, who is 41 years old today. She was born September 26, 1981. So Buddy Matthews, 34. Asuka, who turns 41. And also Damian Priest, who turns 40 today, guys. So happy birthday to Damian Priest, who turns 40. So those are the birthday shout-outs here. Salute to them with a nice fucking Starbucks vanilla. I'll put a dab of sugar in there and then stir that bitch. So those are the happy birthday shout-outs. And I also want to... Oh, hold on. Well, yeah, right. Ric Flair. Oh, by the way, might as well mention this too. Ric Flair celebrating 50 years in the business. He posted on his social thanking all of us for 50 years in the business. And he ended it by saying in capitals, one thing is for certain, I will never retire. So, Rick, there you go, guys. If you think this guy is ever going to retire, if you honestly thought that was his last match when he passed out twice, SummerSlam weekend in Nashville, Tennessee, when he was partners with Andrade and they were taking on Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett, and he literally passed out at the end of the match. He blamed it on alcohol. He drank too much and he didn't drink enough water. Well, shit, that's somebody you want in the ring. It used to be we just cared about him and not dying in the middle of the ring. Now he's fucking, he's going in there half drunk still. But he says he's never going to retire, guys. So Ric Flair is, there's just something is in his dome piece that just, he's decided to just go all out and put wrestling in front of family, friends, everything. And that's how he's going to live his life. As long as nobody else, and hopefully not even himself, gets hurt. It is what it is, man. I truly think... Bash 8 up in the chat. I don't know if I can say you're wrong, man. Everything seems to lead that's kind of where he's headed. Even if not consciously, like subconsciously, I think he just wants. I think that's just where he would want to be, I think. I really don't know. But something's not right there, and he just wants to keep going, even with a gimmick in his heart, even though his family is begging him and pleading not to do this. This dude just will not retire. This is his identity, I think, and without pro wrestling, I don't think he knows who Richard Flair is. So he's always got to be the nature boy. Anyway, I don't want it to be a sad thing. 50 years in the business for Ric Flair. Asuka turns 41 years old today. Damian Priest turns 40 today. And Buddy Matthews turns 34. Happy birthdays. A lot of celebrating today. So salute to all my amplified unit. Because damn it, I'm celebrating you. Much love to you guys, man. Hey, real quick, man. Ratings. Smackdown this week, the preliminary rating was a 2.385. That was big because usually there's a 5% adjustment over the weekend, which would have put it near 2.5. Get this, guys. Earlier, a few hours ago, the actual number came out. Smackdown this week scored a 2.535. They're on their way to a 2.6. That is their best rating in a couple of years. And that was like a Christmas edition, I believe. You gotta believe, man, that wow, Triple H, while Monday Night Raw took a huge backseat to Monday Night Football last week, you can't use that as an excuse, but it definitely dinged them up. And it dinged them up so badly that they went back to a 1.5. I feel so bad for H because at least he's been trying. And this week, I don't know if it's going to be better. You got the Giants and the Cowboys. So if everybody wants to use the football excuse, well, best of luck. Aaron Judge, my New York Yankees, he's going for his 61st. Tying Roger Maris, 61 home runs, man. There's a lot of sporting things right now, so I don't use that as an excuse, but they can ding up the number. Well, if Triple H was already at a 1.5, I really hope, guys, that he does not go into the 1.4s. Tony Khan would be thrilled because AEW has been fucking over 1 million viewers for the past 5 weeks. So while Triple H is fucking with a 1.4, 1.5, Tony Khan's fucking with a 1.0, 1-1. So that's starting to tighten up. But while Monday Night Raw did not see a very good rating at all, SmackDown is on the fucking uprise, man. A huge rating for SmackDown, 2.535. And last week, if you're wondering, man, to compare that, last week was a 2.2. So as you can see, when you're talking about over 300,000 viewers, that's nothing to scoff at, man. That's pretty fucking big. If you're wondering about Rampage, guys, Rampage Grand Slam Night 2 scored 522,000 viewers. Their 18 to 49 main demo was a 0.17. If you guys want to compare that to like a Dynamite, which usually scores 0.35 to 0.40, that is less than 50% of what Dynamite pulls in. What that tells BC is that 18 to 49-year-olds don't give a fuck about Rampage on Friday nights. They're probably out trying to get laid, out at the bar, down in some fucking, probably double fisting some brewskis, who the fuck knows. But 18 to 49 does not want to be watching Rampage at 10 o'clock. Tony Khan is going to have to fix that with Time Warner Discovery. If you want to break down HOUR1, because this was a 2-hour Rampage, HOUR1 scored a 558,000 viewership. Hour number 2 was a 486,000 viewership. Average that together and you get 522,000. So, not the best number, man. I'm sure it was a Grand Slam. He's usually fucking around 450 to 550 for a Rampage anyway. I'm sure with a Grand Slam 2-hour special event, Tony Khan wanted way more than 522,000 viewers. And on top of that, knowing that SmackDown scored their best rating in 2 years, Tony Khan is going to wonder why that audience didn't shift over to his programming. So that's the ratings talk, guys. I don't know which show you guys watched. Maybe you guys watched both. Did you guys watch both Rampage and SmackDown? Because you helped Tony Khan out for sure, man. And you were part of a massive SmackDown rating. Yeah, Jasmine, that's what I'm thinking. It could be burnout, man. 2 hours of SmackDown. And then you're asking the wrestling audience to do 2 more hours of Rampage. Well, you got 3 hours tonight of Raw. We'll see what they pull in, but that's the ratings. Guys, I want to go over a few more stories before we kick off Monday Night Raw. Again, I'll be with you for hour number 1, live reaction, live review, watch along. If you guys want to hang out with BC for 1 hour of Raw, I'll take you up to the 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time hour, and then I'll say salute, peace, and I'll see you guys in the morning for the rest of the show's review. Veer Mahan has already been removed from the main roster. Initial now reports are confirming that after months of promotion for his Raw debut, when he only lasted a few months, by the way, he's only had a handful of matches on Monday Night Raw, but he was promoted for months. 4 months this guy was promoted for and beyond. He is now being sent back down to NXT to reform a tag team called Indashire? I don't fucking know. Is JR9 Gaming up in here? What the fuck tag team are they talking about with Sangha? Because I don't know what the fuck this tag team is. Maybe I skipped NXT for that fucking 3 months. I don't fucking know what they're talking about. Veer Mahan and Sangha? I don't know who the Sangha guy is. I don't know fucking what they think they're going to do with Jinder Mahal. Fucking Veer Mahan going back to NXT. What the fuck do they... You're going to ruin NXT, bro. Indashire. Oh, that makes more sense when you split it up. I do remember them. All right. I had it as one fucking word in my notes. Thanks a lot, Sasha. Fucking A. Indashire. Yeah, okay, I remember. I don't remember a damn thing about Sangha, by the way. Sangha. I don't remember a damn... Guys, I couldn't even tell you what the fuck he looks like. So you're going to bring this guy back to NXT for what? And for those saying it's not a demotion, BC, well, wasn't it Triple H that literally just called it college? It's the college football to NFL. Guys, Triple H just cut an interview where he said NXT, look at it as the college football to the NFL. And he said with Ariel Helwani, remember what he said? He said this was developmental. And when asked about AEW beating him, he said, congratulations, you beat developmental. So Triple H has gone out of his way to tell you that think of it less as a third brand, more like college football, more like a developmental system. So what the fuck are you bringing in Veer Mahan for? Or other WWE... Guys, JR9, anybody who's watched NXT faithfully for the last several months, I bet you can come up with a list of actual WWE main roster talent that has been down there. I don't see Aaron Rodgers going to play for Notre Dame next week. I didn't see Michael Jordan in his prime going to play for North Carolina. You got fucking... What are you going to have? What are you going to have? Is Roman Reigns going to go to NXT to take on Braun, or is they going to have Braun Breaker come up to the main roster? Yeah, Mandy Rose, War Dog. Mandy Rose has been crushing it. It's sad that now she has to hear her boss call her developmental college talent. Ricochet was down there, Jer9 says. Lucas said Apollo went back there. That's right, too. Apollo was fucking down there, too. They just had fucking Dolph Ziggler several months ago, in a good storyline, by the way, with Braun. But what the... Which is it, man? You can't just pimp it out as college wrestling. You can't pimp it out as the developmental territory, but then you're going to rip your main roster stars away from the main roster, bring them down there and say, don't worry, this is going to be good, kid. What does this do for Veer Mahan, A? B, if Veer Mahan didn't make it on the main roster, what the fuck is he going to do on a struggling brand that's trying to consistently hit 750,000 in viewership? I'm just asking, guys. I'm not angry. Wow, Beasley's so frustrated. Beasley's going nuts. This isn't nuts. This is BC on 10 cups of coffee already today. This is BC getting ready for Monday Night Raw. That's all. Nobody's fucking angry or frustrated. Everybody calm down. I'm having a discussion. What does this do for Veer Mahan? And what does this do? What does this do for NXT? Asking. If anybody has an honestly good answer, would love it. Of course, Malachi. I'm only speaking the fucking truth. It does nothing, Clark. Gregory, James, I'm asking. Not shit. It does absolutely nothing, DJ. That's what I'm trying to say, man. All I'm trying to say is, what are we doing here? You're calling it developmental. You say it's the college to the NFL, and you're taking people that clearly did not make it on the main roster, and you're just stuffing them back into college? So if LeBron James was a total bust, if LeBron James was a bust when he got to Cleveland, does he just go back to college? Does Michael Jordan just go back to North Carolina if he sucked the first couple of years? I would love to know. I would honestly love to know, bro. So you gotta now think, if it's somebody that, honestly, Veer Mahan is one thing, right? Now say you pull Asuka to go back to NXT. What happens if Asuka goes to NXT, guys? How would you feel about Asuka? How would you feel about NXT with Asuka when he literally said that that's developmental? I'm being serious. Yeah, pissed off. That would be bad. Hey, NJPW girl, don't worry. That's called Das Boot. Yeah. Das Boot. We don't allow little bitches, little bitch boy Bradens up in this bitch. Nah, we get amplified. We take out the trash. We fuck people up. We make them cry. We make them cry. I can't tell. I can't chat. Why can't I chat? I can't chat. Oh my goodness, I can't chat. I can't chat. BC totally fucked me up. I did, didn't I? I did. I have all the controls, little bitch. And if one gets by me, Sasha will inform me. I got you guys, man. Little bitch. When you get a little bitch in the chat, I see you guys fucking already booting them. I take command. My amplified unit says, hit the fucking bricks. When my amp unit says, hit the bricks, you are gonna hit the fucking bricks. My amp unit says, you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't fuck around. Anyway, we had to take out a little bit of trash. Always a fun part of the fucking day. I like to do that IRL, out on the streets in 5th Avenue, and I like to do it on the online machine. Always fucking fun. That's right, Das Boot. Anyway, guys, that's my talk on that, man. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Veer Mahan, I think if they send somebody like Asuka down, because it is getting downgraded. If you send Asuka over there, if you send somebody like Solo Sikoa back there, what the fuck is that saying about him now? And that's not even dogging out NXT. I actually don't mind NXT. NXT produces pretty damn good shows consistently. I wish I was even more into it. I had more time to catch it. But when Triple H keeps dogging it out like it's just developmental, bro, you're not doing your wrestlers any service. If I was Triple H, stop saying that shit and just call it a brand, bro. Doesn't matter if you feel you got your ass whooped by AEW or not. Moving on, Andrade has joined a list of AEW wrestlers that seem to be in the middle of a mass exodus from the company. Malachi was just granted his conditional release. Reports are saying that him and Tony are on good terms. Malachi might just take a few months off and go back. Not so fast. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that in a second. Then Buddy Matthews just told fans that he too will be stepping away for a while. Now, people started saying that WWE reached out to him and that's why he's asking for a release or time away. And he put up on his social, false, 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 false. Or fake, 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 fake. Because he's trying to tell everyone, no, WWE did not don't worry about what WWE did. I want to take time off. Malachi just took off. House of Black really isn't going anywhere. And this is a perfect time for me to take time off. So you had Buddy Matthews pretty much issue the same speech with some same wording that Malachi issued. And now he's taking time away from AEW. And Andrade, literally just hours later, Andrade posted an emoji of an hourglass. Just an hourglass. In other words, this leads fans, and I hate speculation, but I can't blame them. This is obviously because last month, him and Miro were talking about how they're unhappy with AEW's booking of them. This was Miro, this was Andrade, this was the last 2 months. And now Andrade puts up the hourglass symbol. Like, his time is limited in AEW and he wants out as well. There's no other way to look at that. And it's interesting, guys. Think about this, please. All three of these dudes. Malachi is married to Zelina Vega, who is with WWE. Andrade is married to Charlotte Flair, who is with WWE. And Buddy Matthews is dating Rhea Ripley, who is with WWE. I'm just saying, that is one fuck ton of a coincidence, if you ask BC, man. That is one hell of a coincidence. I honestly think these dudes just want to be with their ladies, man. They see the new boss in town, the new sheriff is Triple H. They're probably hearing from their ladies all these good things in the locker room. And they're like, well, shit, I'm not really being booked that good here. I could be with you and doing the same fucking thing, Zelina, or Charlotte, or Rhea. I mean, Malachi Black has been booked like shit. Absolutely. He just took time off And I can't tell you any memorable moment with Malachi Black, bro. Or I'd have to think about it. Buddy Matthews, please forget about that dude. Talk about a second, third, fourth fiddle. Andrade, sadly, I don't have one other than he had 10 fucking managers already in AEW. I cannot give you anything that Andrade has done that has been meaningful. Anything better than WWE, and that's sad. You'd have to be extra bad not to do anything better than how WWE booked Andrade or Buddy or even Aleister Black. And here they all are. They want out of AEW, or at least time away. They just don't want to do this right now. And they all have their ladies in WWE probably having the time of their fucking life. Charlotte's going to come back, probably win her 87th championship. You have Zelina Vega, who's going to, I believe, come back within the next month, correct? I don't think it would be before Extreme Rules. Survivor Series, I'm guessing. So obviously Malachi would love to come back with her. She's been home a lot. Malachi's been loving that. AEW schedules are really light. When Zelina goes back on the road, Malachi's going to want to be with her, I'm guessing. Rhea Ripley is enjoying her best run thus far with Judgment Day. And Matthews is over there like, what the fuck? Why can't I get any of that fucking love? So this AEW mass exodus, if that's what it turns out to be, guys, if Malachi actually does leave, if Buddy decides to leave, if Andrade, if that hourglass is for him to get the fuck out, Miro has since said that he's happy in AEW, completely contradicting the last 2 months of teasing that he's not happy with his booking, and I wouldn't blame him. But let's say Miro's just saying he's happy to go along to get along. Right? And vice versa. And then when his contract is up, check you. And here's the problem that arises. The same thing we said about Tony Khan. He's got way too many wrestlers, man. He's literally, his roster is about to just implode because he has too many people. It's a sinking ship because he's got so many fucking people on that roster. Well, Triple H is about to do that if he keeps doing the Tony Khan fucking mistake and just gobbles up all of this talent. Because what the fuck is Triple H going to do with Andrade or a Buddy Matthews or a Malachi? All at the same time, he's trying to do something with Tommaso and Johnny Gargano and trying to make AJ Styles still feel like he's one of the best wrestlers in the world because he is. Let's not forget about Dolph Ziggler. Oh, what about Chad Gable? He still doesn't have the time of day. Otis is getting squashed by Braun. Is he just fucking done now? Don't get me started with tag teams. Where the fuck's the Street Profits? Are they relevant yet? It's only been 2 fucking years. Alpha Academy, they're just the residential jobbers. I can go down the fucking roster. What do we do? Do we keep bringing in more and more and more and more and more? That's what Tony Khan did, and it backfired. I'm just saying, this mass exodus could work out for Tony Khan. Guys, Monday Night Raw is about to start. I want to end off with this story real quick. The 24/7 title has unfortunately returned. It came back at a live event, Vancouver, British Columbia, with, as always, multiple title changes, guys. Nikki Ash won the title from Dana Brooke. Then referee Aja Smith rolled Nikki Ash up and won the title. That's right, the referee won the championship from Nikki Ash. Aja Smith, the referee. Then referee Sean Bennett rolled up referee Aja Smith and counted himself. As he's pinning Aja Smith, the referee, the other referee is pinning himself, covering the other referee for the championship. I think she's able to kick out. Ash then rolls up referee Aja Smith and then Dana for the championship. So then Nikki Ash wins the championship back from the referee, and then Dana Brooke defeats Nikki Ash to get her championship back. Did you guys keep up with all of that, please? We got Pyro! Pyro! Fuck yeah. There you go, Triple H. Start that shit off with Pyro. So there you go, guys. The championship, the title, I use that in quotes because it is a fucking sham. You can go down the toy aisle at Target and find the little fucking toy championships, and that'll be more relevant than that 24/7 hunk of junk. But now you have referees winning the championship. But you see, it's no harm, no foul, man. It's for the live crowd. There's a little bit of fun. Then don't call it a title, man. Don't call it a title. These are championships, guys. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's exactly what BC wanted. Why are they all still together, man? Bianca Belair, your fucking Raw champion, who for the last 2 months has been involved in nothing but hanging out with Asuka and Alexa to have 6-man tag matches with Damage Control. And if this is all just to lose it to Bayley, wow, what a horrible last couple of months title reign for Bianca. I don't know. Asuka, they have nothing for. Alexa Bliss, maybe this leads to a reformation with Bray Wyatt down the line. Styles versus Sami Zayn set up because of a social media post. So now a Smackdown talent just gets to come over because of social media. That's beautiful. I'm telling you, man, I hope Triple H is not losing control, just losing his dome piece, you know? I hope he's not getting overwhelmed because I'm seeing a lot of Vince McMahonisms. I mean, why are these 3 ladies together for 2 fucking months? If you're going to tell me it's to help give the rub to Damage Control, BC. Damage Control needs 3 ladies to help them out, to make them feel special. Guys, Dakota Kai got rolled up by Aaliyah. Aaliyah. And then she was just rolled up this past week by Raquel Gonzalez. They couldn't even win the championships against Gonzalez and Aaliyah the first time. Damage Control, the only damage that needs to be controlled is to Damage Control. That's not even too harsh, guys. I love Asuka. I love Bianca Belair. I even dig Alexa Bliss ever since she's been with Bray Wyatt. That was a whole new side of Alexa. I was down with it. And Bayley, so much respect. One of my favorite wrestlers in the world for the females right under Sasha Banks is Io Sky. And I think the world of Dakota Kai. So I love these ladies. It sucks that I have to say this. 2 months later, and we're getting the same boring shit on Raw. This segment better be through the roof. This is starting the show. We have seen this shit for 2 straight months. Let's have a fucking banger of a segment. You guys know I'm right. You guys know I'm right up in the chat, man. You can't tell me you're excited for this. You've seen it for 2 months. Bianca tells Bayley, you never make it between you and I, and even if you did, you'd still come with your friends. So I got my friends. So at least she's trying to show everyone why she is still with these 2 ladies for 2 fucking months. And it makes Asuka and Alexa look like idiots. They're hanging around with the cool kid in school, and they're the lackeys. You ever see those movies where you have the cool kid, and then you got the cronies next to him, right? They're the followers of the cool kid in school. And Asuka and Alexa are just happy to be hanging out with the cool kid who's got the title, the gold. Look at Asuka. Happy birthday, Asuka, today. 41 years old for Asuka. She looks like she's fucking 21. Asuka's still fucking beautiful. There's my girl, Io Sky, one of my faves, Bayley and the Dakota Kai. Hey, I'm glad the baggy jeans are coming back with the rips, man. That was back in BC's day, dude. Baggy jeans. Then once I started hitting New York hard, man, everybody went to skinny jeans. I'm like, what the fuck? Get some room in those pants, man. Get some room for your boys. And for females, man, always look good. I always liked a female in just a hoodie and a fucking baseball cap, man, at the baseball game. I don't need no female in a dress with fucking too much lipstick on and shit. Give me a girl with some baggy jeans, a hoodie. Right? Yeah, get those baggy jeans out, man. There you go. Yeah, you guys know up in the chat, bro. I missed the dress back in the day, man. Baggy clothes, so they're comfortable, and I always thought the chicks were hot as fuck. And if you're a dude, I would think you would like baggier jeans. Maybe fucking give your boys some room. I've been showing up and showing out, she tells Bayley. Bianca does. I hope you don't set up another 6-woman tag tonight, bro. Is there already a women's match? Does anybody know if there's a women's match already? Bayley's screaming at the crowd. Vancouver, British Columbia. Oh, no, that was the other night. Where are they now? Edmonton, I think? This weekend they were in Vancouver. Oh, she went low. She said, I pinned you at Clash at the Castle to Bianca. Now, that is true, and that's the first person to ping Bianca in a long time. Chat, if you know the exact months or, what was it, like many months, right? Bianca, I don't think, got pinned in a long time. Until Bayley came back at the Clash. I would have rather seen this one-on-one, man. If they're going to go back and forth in a promo, man, all these other 4 ladies look like fucking lackeys. They look so bad right now. Alexa looks like she wants to be anywhere else in the world but here. Asuka is probably thinking, what the fuck am I even doing here? I'm a real wrestler. Io Sky probably wants to go with fucking Asuka somewhere. And Dakota Kai is like, why did I even come back? What are we doing here, ladies? Oh boy, Bayley has a great idea. Let's hear it. Not a kendo stick match, please. Not in. Oh, thank goodness. I remember Bayley and Alexa had a horrible, one of the worst matches I've ever seen was from Extreme Rules 2017. Bayley versus Alexa Bliss, kendo stick match. Kendo stick on a pole match, guys. Bayley wants Bianca at Extreme Rules in a ladder match for the title. And then Bianca just challenged Io Sky. Wait, all of that was just to lead to this match? Wait, we're just doing this now? Io versus Bianca? I'm guessing something's going to happen, then we'll go to commercial, then we'll come back for the match. Well, the bell rang, I do know that. Io will be taken out probably, and then we'll go to commercial. She'll roll out to the outside, and Damage Control will console her, and we'll go to commercial while the faces cheer. And sure enough, BC is right. This is what I mean, guys. You know what I mean? Come on, Triple H. Are we losing them? Triple H, wake up. Wake up, Triple H. Please don't go into the abyss. I hope he's not getting overwhelmed, guys. I really do. Man. That was nothing different than Vince McMahon, guys. And it's getting weird. I'm starting to, you see some good shit, no doubt. But, oh, man, that's not how you start a show, bro. That's not how you start a show. That was rough. You just had 6 ladies out there. Only 2 of them talked. The other 4 were wondering why the fuck I'm just playing the best friend role. I'm like, they're like background in a movie, you know? And when the credits roll, they're the background. Asuka, background. Dakota Kai, background. Alexa Bliss, background. Io Sky. Fuck are they even out there for? You could have had them one-on-one. Io could have came out with something big, a big story to set up Bianca versus Io. Give us a reason to watch it other than it's going to be a good match. I don't even know, guys. Yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, Malachi, exactly like Triple H for Vince. And I honestly think Triple H is getting a little bit overwhelmed already, man. I mean, this is VKM shit. That's how Triple H started the show? That's how we get amplified? I feel like this is 8, 9, 10 months, a year ago when we were doing these 1-hour watch-alongs and we were talking about how shitty the start of the show was. Wow, man. That's, oh, I hope it gets better, guys. I'll be with you guys for the next 45-ish minutes, so I'm hoping it gets better. You got Sami Zayn and AJ Styles. Smackdown talent, by the way, just because of a social media exchange. So all of a sudden, Smackdown talent shows up on Raw because what brand split, right? We're still living in the Vince McMahon day and age. There is no brand split. You know, if you're new to the channel, it sounds like I'm being harsh. Well, welcome to the... I'm a reviewer. I'm a real critic. I'm really good at what I do. I just don't fucking hand out participation trophies. I don't say the sky is one big rainbow while I throw you cupcakes with little fucking bow ties on them. No, I'm a real fucking critic in the community. Not like one of these fucking schlums that's a fan and I play reviewer. I act like I know what I'm talking about. No, you're gonna fucking hear a lot of facts on this shit. I assure you of that. Because we have the best chance at a better WWE right now. With Triple H in somewhat power, this is our best chance right now. So we need to make sure that Triple H knows, bro, we're losing. You're losing it. You're losing it, bro. He needs to know that shit. Yeah, Gargano's in a tag match tonight. Kevin Owens, I believe. Hold on, guys. I know I saw some supers up in here. While we're in commercial, let me go over to you guys if I can get them up. Hold on. All right, doesn't want to give me the supers right now, man. Hold on. I'm going to get them one way or the other, guys, the supers. So I got you guys. Monitor down. That's fucking awesome. Well, oh, hold on. We're back. Solo Sikoa just showed up with Sami Zayn on the phone. What's this dude talking about? He's on the phone with Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn is. Sami Zayn's been wonderful in his role with Roman Reigns. I wish they would just make it a little more realistic why he's on Raw. And more than just the shortest of social media fucking back and forths, and all of a sudden he's on Raw. Guys, I got to knock down some super chats right now, man, as we start this match with Io and Bianca. And again, to Sam Byers with those couple of coffees, I appreciate that. And Ashley Steggles, man, you started us off with an amplified banger bomb, bro. Strict Tango earlier. Talking about Dexter and The Fiend, fuck yeah. And also Strict Tango says IG now being called up to main roster is promotion. IG now being called up to main roster is promotion. There's a wrestler called IG? Who's IG on the main roster? I don't know who that. I don't know who IG. I don't know a wrestler named IG unless we're just. I don't know what that means, Strict Tango. Get back to me on that. Unique Butterfly, 5 spot. Unique Butterfly says hi there, guys. I've been very, very busy lately. I went back to college to study massage therapy. I am also interested in being a model. Just stopping by to say what up. Unique, keep crushing it over there. Fucking massage model, damn. You're gonna make some dude fucking happy, man. Gonna be beautiful, and you're gonna be giving out fucking badass massages. Fuck yeah. Instagram's being called up to the main roster? Oh, I guess. Oh, Strict Tango. I guess now being called up to the main roster is promotion. I got you, brother. Yeah. I got you, man. It's not a demotion, but it's also not a brand, right? He wants you to... Triple H is going to give you whatever you want to hear at the time, whatever he wants to fucking give to you. He's going to call it a brand when it suits him. He's going to say it's a college type of promotion to what the NFL is. It's what Triple H does, man. That's always what Triple H does. That's why when he was asked if AEW how he feels about him beating him, he said Okay, congratulations. You beat our developmental. Like, how excited can you get? And we're like, bro, you promoted that as a third brand. You can't do that, Trips. You can't do that, dog. Now, I got to call this match, but I want to give a shout out to Jimmy Fingers 19 with that 2019. I can remember when Vince made a statement a year and a half ago in regards to TK signing VKM's cast-offs. He said something on the lines of, go ahead, take them all, and he alluded to the fact that the boat will eventually sink. Guess what? Jimmy Fingers, that's exactly right. He literally said, man, I remember when Vince said that, and he said, go ahead, and they'll sink just like WCW did. Vince McMahon made several lines to that effect. Jimmy Fingers 19. And Triple H isn't careful. He'll be doing the same thing. We just got to see how many of these people leaving AEW are actually going to show up. Bobby Fish tried to get Adam Cole and O'Reilly to go with him. They didn't. And Triple H is like, well, what the fuck is a Fish if I don't have a Bay and an O'Reilly? And Bobby Fish had to go to Impact Wrestling. So how many of these people are actually going to be able to go over to WWE? We don't know either. Are all of these three names, Malachi, Buddy, and Andrade, are those 3 of the 8 names that we've heard that were contacted by WWE? We know that Swerve Strickland was one of them. We believe Keith Lee was. We know FTR was. Could be Jimmy Fingers 19, and if they're sending feelers, that doesn't necessarily mean Triple H is going to buy them up. I know there was other supers as well. I'm going to get you guys in the next commercial, I assure you. I want to call some of this action, though, with Io and Bianca. Bianca has control of Io right now. Io's throwing right shoulders to try to get out, right elbows. Guys, you see that referee? That's Aja Smith. A-J-A, I believe is how she spells her name, correct? A-J-A. She just won the 24/7 title this weekend. I believe we're going to go to commercial because the heels are gloating over a face that's knocked out. So usually that's a commercial. And sure enough, there's a commercial. See what I mean about the formula being the same? Triple H is doing all these little things that are leading to better, thankfully. It's not enough, but he's doing little things. One of the things that has to change is the format. I am so fucking tired, as you guys are, of knowing when a commercial is going to happen way before the commercial happens. They gotta switch the formula a little bit, man. It's so redundant. Anyway, guys, that referee who's calling this match between Bianca and Io, she beat Nikki Ash this weekend via the fruit roll-up and won the 24/7 title. Then Sean Bennett, the other referee, tried to roll up that referee. And when it was all said and done, Nikki Ash ended up rolling over the referee, Aja Smith, won her title back, and then Dana Brooke won it from Ash. So the 24/7 title is alive and well. I wouldn't be shocked if you see it tonight or upcoming on TV, guys. Because it's starting to make its rounds again on the what the fuck are they? Live events. So... Yankees are going to do it. My thoughts on the Yankees, well, we shit the bed in August. We could have had a way better record. We could have already won the division a long time ago. We shit the bed, and with this team, I don't even know anymore. We're going to win the division, and it's cool to see the Red Sox 22 games down. The Red Sox were eliminated today. How fucking awesome is that? And hopefully Aaron Judge can hit his 61st right now. Guys, we're in a commercial break. I'm going to give a shout out over to Derek Fleming Jr., 199. Aunt passed away Saturday. Just here to escape. Much love. Derek Fleming Jr., much love over to you. All apologies on your grandmother, bro. Oh, aunt, I'm sorry, your aunt. Much love, much respect over to you, man. Much strength, much power over to you. Just remember all the good times, honor her name, and get amplified in her honor. Always remember that, guys. When you lose somebody, stay amplified for them. Don't wake up being sad for them. They don't want that. They want you to be amplified for them. So, Derek Fleming Jr., that's some advice for you, bro. Much love, much power, much strength. Salute, dude. Ed Rom, 5 spot. Ed Rom says, Veer Mahan needs a character development. I feel NXT will become the A show where wrestlers find their character. Oh, A show where wrestlers find their character. And if it works out, then be called up. Ed Rom, that's what NXT kind of used to be, man. Characters were shooting out of there left and right, and they were fun. They were awesome. They found themselves. It was connecting. The main roster is a different beast, yes, but a lot of elements could have been kept. But now Triple H is pulling the cat out of the bag. Triple H is ripping the Band-Aid off fast, and he's saying, no, it's not a brand, really. I want you to think about it like college football to NFL. I want you to think of this as developmental. But yet he's bringing talent from the main roster over left and right. So Ed Rom, Triple H, is putting his own foot in his mouth. And he's going to end up making the wrestlers look like idiots. He's making NXT look like a foolish show. James McCoon, 5-spot. Amp Unit, what up? Glad I caught a live. I smacked that like button with a Coco Beware's parrot. James McCoon, I appreciate that. I forgot to even mention the like button, guys. It's been 50 minutes. And Derek Fleming Jr., you're getting the love up in the chat, man. That's all for you, dude. I didn't even... Yeah, guys, thank you. Smash that up if you don't mind. Send that to 200 plus. That'll help the algorithm later when we're off the air at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So thank you for that Coco Beware smash, James McClune. Smash it out, brother. Thank you guys, man. Let's send that to 200 plus on the ups. All right, they just scored on my Yankees. I'm going to switch back now, bro. Fuck that shit. All right, Bianca Belair has the upper hand on EO. I'm going to get an iced cold brew going too, guys. I still got my hot vanilla Starbucks too. Two commercial breaks so far with this match. Slow-paced. This is not one of their better matches together. I expect it to pick up, and hopefully the crowd will be into it. Right now, they're all sleeping. I'm going to get some fucking cold brew iced coffee. So, we're going to double fist it, man. We got the hot coffee. We got the cold coffee. Let's do it. So, come on, EO. Okay, I don't even know who to fucking cheer for here, man. I love Bianca, but EO is my second favorite female wrestler of all time. Oh, fruit roll up. We don't see them. We don't see them enough in WWE. EO has her left foot on the braid of Bianca Belair. Bianca uses it to fucking swipe her, man. EO forgot she can use that like it's a fucking rope. EO springboard moonsault lands on her feet right into a splash from Bianca Belair. Belair now. Upside down springboard standing moonsault. 1, 2, Asia Smith. No, 2 3/10. EO kicks out. Is the crowd into it yet? Well, 6 people are. Man, usually Canada's more fucking upbeat than this. This was a weird way to start the show. I love these ladies, but this was not a fun, intriguing, exciting way to start the show. This is very weird. This doesn't scream Triple H to me. Well, at least the ladies are getting time. I guess that is Triple H. At least they're getting time to actually wrestle. Oh, that was a little botch. They didn't know what they were doing there, so they just almost looked like they were going to kiss each other. Which I would not mind that, by the way. EO's going to fly. Crossbody. Bianca flips it right over. Says, nah, motherfucker. Stands up with EO. All right, is she going to flip it into the KOD? No! That fireman's toss. Straight Razor Ramon status. But you ain't going to beat EO like that, man. It's going to take a lot more than that. That is just brute strength on Bianca, dude. That is incredible, man. That is fucking incredible. Imagine Chyna versus Bianca Belair, man. I know everyone says Rhea Ripley versus Chyna because of the look of Rhea Ripley, but when you talk strength, Chyna versus Bianca would be way better, bro. I want to see Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix one-on-one. That's what I want to see. Oh, dude, they're up on the top rope. EO tried to do like a Frankensteiner from the top rope. Bianca said no. Kicked her down. Now Bianca's top rope. Io just jumped up to the middle rope and arm dragged Bianca from the top rope down to the canvas. Double knees into the corner. Bianca's reeling. Moonsault is imminent. Io's up there, man. Top rope. Soaring moonsault ready to be hit. No, Bianca jumped up. Chucks Io off the top rope into her fellow Damage Control members on the outside. Bianca with a springboard onto the outside, onto all of Damage Control. Are we going to go to another commercial? I hope that's not what we're doing, man. You don't want to lose the audience. Io's got Bianca. Oh, springboard. Man, Io's got it. Oh, Bianca ducked it. Bianca's now got the KOD. No, you just don't want Io to lose 1, 2, 3, bro. No. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not saying it like Bianca could not lose this. No way. She's your champion. Champion should never lose. You got to have a creative finish. Why is Damage Control just losing every fucking week? Your tag team champion Dakota just got rolled up on Friday night, guys, by Raquel Gonzalez, a new wrestler. Raquel just rolled up Dakota Kai, one of your champions. 3 nights later, your other champion, Io, is just getting beat on Raw. How are you guys okay with this, man? You gotta DQ the fuck out of that. I don't care if people are gonna cry online. Oh, this should have been a decisive winner. I'm sick of bullshit finishes. That's pro wrestling. You're always going to have bullshit finishers. You just have to get creative. You can't build someone up by tearing others down. Oh, guys, I can't even fathom what the hell happened to Damage Control. Who the fuck takes them seriously? 3 of some of the best female wrestlers in the world. In the world. And this is the deal. Wow, man. Chat, you believe that shit? Chat, you believe that shit? And then they just cut to Rey Mysterio backstage. I can't even believe it. No, there was no story afterwards, guys. They'll probably be like in a backstage segment in a couple of segments, and they'll set up like a match next week or something. I'm telling you, you're going to see them in a segment, right? Damage Control will be backstage. They'll be pissed off. We're going to get revenge for this loss. I can't even fathom it, bro. I can't even fathom it, man. Christian, disgusting. The booking is literally disgusting. Jack Wheeler Robinson, you hit it on the fucking head. I'm just watching Io Sky get beat all the fucking time. But no, basically, one of the weeks she won the tag titles, BC. And that was it. That was it. She loses every other fucking match. Dakota Kai gets rolled up every other week. A fucking clown show. I can't say you're fucking wrong, Goat the Viking. I can't say you're fucking wrong. It's a clown show when you take damage. Their name is Damage Control. Damage Control. What damage is even being caused? The only controlled damage that needs to happen is their own fucking damage that's happening to them. Wow, man. Back in the day, you know what we used to do? We used to have creative finishes. Yes, it's true. There would not be a decisive winner. But you know what? Nobody would give a fuck because you had something uber creative that captivated our attention. So it sets up the culminating moment in match down the line when you actually do need a decisive winner. That's what we used to do. Nowadays, no! 50-50 book it, right? They'll wrestle next week. And maybe somehow Bianca gets pinned in a non-title match. Guys, all seriousness, man. I do hope you're being entertained while watching this and Raw, right? We get amplified. It's a good channel to be entertained while talking wrestling. We drop knowledge. But guys, I want you to know I'm a 1,000,000,000% serious when I say what just happened cannot happen. Because you are literally damaging Damage Control. I mean, it's going to take a lot. It already did. For BC, and these are 3 women that I highly respect. You know how I feel about them. I've said it 1,000,000 times. And when I see Damage Control, the 3 ladies together in this fucking group called Damage Control, it's literally, there's no feeling or emotion at all because I know they're just pretty much jobbers. Jobbers with some fucking pretty little fucking medallions on their shoulder. Some little fucking participation trophies that WWE calls titles. That's fucking sad. When they showed up at SummerSlam, I marked the fuck out. We threw a party when we saw Dakota Kai back in WWE. Io Sky did not go to Japan. She stayed with WWE. She got called up to the main roster. And Bayley returned, and 3 of them are together. Bro, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I did that live with you guys, SummerSlam. And when they came out, that was ballistic. And this is what we've come to? Almost immediately, they made them not even relevant, dude. They threw them right into some 6-woman weird schmaz with Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa. And for the last 2 months, that's been Damage Control. Losing to everybody you can think of. Bianca, okay, that's your Raw Women's Champion. Still, you should not be fucking losing flat on your back if your name is Io Sky. Raquel Gonzalez, thanks for coming, Dakota. Aaliyah twice, thanks for coming, Dakota. You can't do it, man. You can't possibly fucking do that shit. Unreal. Unfucking real, man. Wow, man. So where do you go with Damage Control, guys? Does anybody have a good... Where do you go with Damage Control? Like, how do you guys make them relevant now? After all of these losses, what do you do to make people like BC get invested with 3 highly talented ladies that just don't have a connection anymore because they fucking are a joke? What do you do with them? Does anybody have a good idea? No more losing. I like that. I like that shit, man. Split them up. War Dog, you know, as sad as that may seem, because they just got together and we did have high hopes, it ain't going to be any fucking worse, bro. JR9 says Bayley wins the title, then they absolutely dominate all the way to War Games, and then they win War Games. JR9, that would be the only thing, bro. They have to run the gamut. JR9's exactly right. They have to literally run the table from here on out. They cannot lose at all. I don't even give a fuck if it's a house show, guys. Like, they cannot lose anymore, man. Yo, let's see if my boy Sean Ross Sapp is fucking was right on the money here. He said that Dexter Loomis, or I don't know if it was Sean, it was Fightful. They said Dexter Loomis is gonna be in an Oilers jersey tonight. Or some fucking hockey jersey, man. Let's see if he was right, dude. This could be that segment. Miz is backstage with a lot of security, with all the Oilers fucking jerseys in the back. Could be. Let me know if you guys see any QR codes for Bray Wyatt too, by the way, please. They call themselves Miz Force, guys. Go, Miz Force, go! Security is called Miz Force. Oh, that's great, bro. That was great. Miz Force, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Jared Knight, it's set to be in this segment. Up with the Rollins match, or was it supposed to be with Miz, Jared Knight? Seth Rollins is on his way to the ring now. A heel with everybody singing his song. I like he's Jericho. Seth. Look at Seth's jacket, man. Imagine walking into fucking Target, Walmart, Stop and Shop, CVS. You got that fucking jacket on. I guess no QR when we get back. Oh, so it is supposed to be with the Miz segment, though. I know Dexter Lumis is supposed to be in a hockey jersey as well. That's what Fightful reported. I'm going to be interested to see if he's right on the money with that, possibly. Real quick, man. While Seth Rollins is hitting the ring, let me go over a couple more supers real quick, man. By the way, thank you guys. Over 200 on the ups. Let's take that to 250. I appreciate that. That helps out the algorithm. We rocking it, man. Live on a Monday night with BC Amplified in his unit. Salute to you guys. Universally Gifted with a 5 spot. Coffee. Universally Gifted says it's sad how WWE brought back Strowman to imitate Wardlow with his powerbomb. Shake my damn head. Yeah, it's almost like they did that for that purpose. Derail an up-and-comer like Wardlow with an established guy like Braun. What they don't realize is, as much as I like Braun, there was never really that full throttle connection because every time Vince gave him a couple of inches, he took him back a mile. So Braun never had that real connection with the crowd. So if this is a poor attempt at a Wardlow, it's going to fail. The one good thing Triple H has working for him, though, Universally Gifted, is TK has botched Wardlow, even with giving him a TNT championship. He's been in nothing but tag schmazes. So, I mean, TK has to book Wardlow better, too. But Braun Strowman coming back just to squash Otis, there better be more at play here. Universally Gifted, no doubt. See what I mean? Like, he's a heel. Seth Rollins is a heel. Not only are they singing his song, but he just said, I am Seth, and he put the mic up to the crowd so they can say freaking Rollins. Everything Rollins is doing is to get fan participation. What that does is it hurts the face guys, and the face in this situation is Matt Riddle. So this is actually going to hurt Matt Riddle, the face. I hope you guys understand. This is basic pro wrestling 101 logic. I don't know why Seth Rollins feels the need to pander to the audience every single week. Are we playing a game where Seth Rollins is a tweener now? Is that what we're doing? Is he supposed to? I mean, not even Jericho is really a tweener. Jericho has everyone sing the song, but then it's right back to business and everyone boos the shit out of him. Much love to Rollins, too. You guys know he was in my top 3 for Wrestler of the Year. Roman, Mox, and Rollins. Ironically, I didn't even plan this out. It just happened to be all 3 members of the former group called The Shield. But that's how much respect I have for Rollins. But damn, bro, you're blurring the lines, especially with casual fans. All this participation, when Matt Riddle comes out, then they cheer for him, and then they're like, well, wait, I gotta boo you now, buddy. And back in the day, the heels, they wanted nothing to do with your part. If you started singing their song, they'd tell you to fuck off. They would never put a mic to the crowd so you can say their name. Right now, he's got to tell him to shut up. I mean, no, he's shaking his head like he's a face. They're singing his song. Tell him to shut up. This is your chance, man. Tell him to fuck off. Come on. He didn't shut him up. He says, I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I know nobody thinks I have a chance. This is like a face speech, but what happens when Riddle comes out, man? Isn't Riddle now going to be the face as well? They did this last week where he was like the face and then Riddle came out and then all of a sudden on a snap of a finger he became a heel and he started like yelling at the audience. Extreme Rules is already looking like it's better than the last 5 years of Extreme Rules rolled up into one, guys. There's already some good stipulation matches, some matches I'm actually looking forward to. So I will give WWE huge credit on that, man. They're making a pay-per-view seem important. There's a crazy concept. So far, we have not lit up Canada yet, man. I'm waiting for that Triple H moment where we light things up. Maybe it's going to be at the top of the hour when we're taking off on the stream. So far, we haven't had a moment, man. We're 43 minutes into the show. About to be a third of the show over. We haven't had a moment yet. I just watched Io Sky lose a match for no reason. And that's literally been Raw so far. Bianca and Bayley yelled at each other, while 4 other ladies stared at each other. I don't get the show so far, man. This is like Vinnie Mac booking, man. This is VKM booking so far. Yeah, see, this doesn't do it for BC. Remember a few weeks ago, guys, they were backstage. They were doing a sit-down. It was almost like a satellite interview, but they were both backstage. But there was so much tension, they had to separate them. And that's when they were dropping F-bombs and shit. It got pretty personal. It was badass. That was awesome, man. That was creative. It was different. And I wish they built upon that, right? You could have built that much better, right? Unfortunately, what they did is they went backwards. Maybe they felt they couldn't top it. So then you just got, here we are. Rollins is cutting a 3-minute promo, and Rey Mysterio comes down the aisle. Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins for the 100th time? Is that what we're getting? Is this another one of those Monday Night Raw rematches we've gotten so many times in the past? Indeed, that's what it is. That's what we're going to end hour number 1 with. So I don't, man, I was hoping for a much better hour 1, guys. I'm live. We're live on the tube of the U. The fucking red light says we're on the air. I got plenty of fucking coffee. And so far, this show is not landing. Commercial break, guys. Probably for the best. Hopefully the commercial will be more entertaining than Raw so far. I'm really hoping that changes. Let me go back to my supers, man. At least you guys are more fucking entertaining. You guys always fucking bring the amplification. Back over to Ashley Steggles, who earlier dropped a $49.99 fucking banger bomb. Ashley kicked this off the right way, told Sasha what she needed to do. Ashley says, I walked into the live stream more amplified than that opening. Hunter, get that big nose of yours out of VKM's rear end. Ashley, that's what it seems like to me, dude. I think Triple H is getting overwhelmed with the workload already, just 2 months into this shit. Because this show is not landing thus far. Ashley, I appreciate everything, bro. Way to kick this stream off, man. That was badass. I told Sasha before we went live, I said, hold up on the music. I just saw a banger bomb come through. Ashley Steggles. My right-hand man's up in this bitch, JR9 Gaming. JR9 says, let's go. First Raw amplified watch-along since August 8th. I didn't even know that, dude. I knew it's been a minute. This is our first amplified watch-along for Raw since August 8th. Edge versus Balor in an I Quit match is rumored to be happening at Extreme Rules. That's what I mean, JR9. Extreme Rules is looking good, dude. Like, I'm good for this shit, man. Like, for the first time in a long time, I'm, like, looking forward to a WWE pay-per-view. You can't always say that with this shit. But so far, there's matches I want to see, and good stipulations on almost every fucking match. JR9, doesn't every match have a stipulation or is going to? I don't want to put that much pressure on you, man. That's a lot of research to do. But most of the fucking matches have stipulations. JR9, fuck yeah, man. I was just saying, Extreme Rules is actually looking fucking good. Salud, brother. August 8th. Man, I knew we haven't done one in a while. I'm glad I could go live for you guys today. Jacqueline Robinson with a 2-spot says, I cut the like button in half with Angie the Sword. Like the fucking ropes. Drew McIntyre slices the ropes. Jacqueline Robinson sliced up the fucking like button and hit over 200 for the amp unit. Fuck yeah, Jacqueline Robinson. I appreciate you. Always good seeing you up in here with B-Love. B-Love is also up in this bitch, $4.99. BC, what up? Showing the fucking bicep too, man. I did triceps today, B-Love. I'm jacked up today. Lots of coffee, lots of fucking gym time. B-Love says, what up, BC? What up, B-Love? Why does it seem like Io is holding back in the ring? She's much better than what she's been producing in the ring. B-Love, you've seen it. B-Love, you are B-Love, I don't even know if you're still up in the chat, dude. You are 1,000,000,000% correct. And that's not saying that Bianca Belair can't hang with her. Not at all. But she's absolutely anticipating more offense being delivered than she's giving. She's absolutely anticipating Bianca and everybody else under the sun to go over. She needs to be the one doing the job. So she knows she can only do about 70-75% of her arsenal. I'm glad you saw that, man, because BC did too, but that'll take a whole half an hour to explain to fans that don't really know how to critique pro wrestling. They just know what they like, what they don't like. But if you know how to actually critique wrestling and you know these wrestlers inside and out, you know their movesets, their mannerisms, their motions, everything about them, from sequences, from catch can to their aerial assault, you know when somebody is holding back, going full throttle, something is wrong, something big's about to happen. B-Love, no doubt. Absolutely, B-Love. Good call there, dude. Good seeing you up in here. Strict Tango, 2-spot. Your thoughts on VKM maybe getting inducted into the Hall of Fame? That's coming. Strict Tango, not only is it coming, we're back on the air, by the way. Rey Mysterio just got his back fucking taken out by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is kind of fucked up in the middle of his forehead. Looks like he got a thumbtack to his forehead. That is not what happened, but there's like a fucking, like just middle of Seth Rollins' forehead. He's going to have a little bit of that Mox Crimson Mask. But Strict Tango, it's going to happen for no other reason that they're going to run out of big names. Vince McMahon has not created many, if at all, big, larger-than-life stars for over 10 years. So who the fuck is going to be the big name in 5 years, 10 years? Who's the big Hall of Fame name? They're all going to be taken. Vince McMahon is going to be the only fucking name left. So Strict Tango, by one way or the other, hook or crook, Vince McMahon, VKM, Vincent Kennedy, you old bastard. You're gonna love me in the Hall of Fame. You're gonna sleep and dream about me in the Hall of Fame. I'm back, bitches. You're gonna have to accept Vincent Kennedy McMahon in the Hall of Fame. Strict Tango, that's what's gonna happen, man. Yeah, Triple H is fucking crying in the back right now. Triple H is like, no, I just said no blood. Can't we put this match in black and white? The littlest fucking cut is on Seth Rollins' forehead. Triple H is flipping out. $8:50, 1 p.m. Eastern time. This looks like the last match that we're going to be able to cover live together, guys. I'm going to be with you in the morning or afternoon, one of the two. And I'm going to have the complete Hour 2 and Hour 3 review of Raw. So this is the first hour watch-along. If you tuned in late, I went over a half an hour of news as well. Andrade, Malachi, Buddy Matthews, all possibly being out of AEW to go with their significant others in WWE. Malachi has his wife, Zelina Vega, in WWE. Andrade has his wife, Charlotte, in WWE. And Buddy Matthews has his girlfriend, Rhea Ripley, in WWE. So it looks like they all just kind of want to be back with them, especially under Triple H. We have to see what's true, what's not. We also went over the ratings. Smackdown pulled its best rating in 2 years. Rampage, we had a lot to talk about Rampage Grand Slam Night 2's rating. You're going to have to go back and check that out. We also talked about Ric Flair refusing to retire. And the 24/7 title has made a comeback, unfortunately. And much, much more. So go back and make sure you guys check all that out, man. I'm going to be taking off in just a few minutes. After I read all the rest of the supers, don't worry, I got you guys, man. Rey Mysterio has Rollins in the corner delivering the 10 fucking punches with the crowd. Calling out every number. There's just one problem. They were just singing Seth Rollins' praises 6 minutes ago. This crowd has not been ecstatic yet once in this whole first hour, man. Why do I feel I've seen this match 1,000 fucking times? He threw him out of the ring because he weighs 100 pounds soaking wet. You know Matt Riddle's on his way down once they hit the fucking aisleway. I love that. Dominic Mysterio coming down with a steel chair. I googled Mysterio versus Rollins, and I love this. It was a no-holds-barred match back in 2020. Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio agree to a match that will be the final chapter in their intensely personal and barbaric rivalry. Yeah, I knew I saw this match 47 times in the past. Dominic came down with a steel chair, and we just went to commercial break. So, although there was a QR code? Oh, QR code alert! QR code! Somebody scan it! What's it do? What's it say? We're live! I got a few more minutes. Tell me what it said live. Somebody enter that shit, man. I'm going to go over some supers while you guys do that. Dante Jaron 23, $4.99. Dante Jaron 23 says Triple H made some changes, but the Vince WWE formula will stay the same. For every 2 things he improves, there's 2 more that stays the same or worsens. Dante Jaron 23, that was a perfect way to put it. No matter what Triple H tries to do, there's always going to be so many illuminating things that are larger that are going to weigh the company down. And until they change, you're going to see shows like this, at least for the first hour. I'm hoping it changes in hour 2 and 3. But by that point, I won't be live. Because this first hour has just been a fucking snooze fest. Dante Jaron 23, that was a perfect way to put it, bro. Salute to you. And Jimmy Fingers 19 with another 519 says, BC, I just hit the like button with a short pass. Like when A-Rod hit the Pac's number 1 wide receiver, Romeo Dowds, for a TD for 185. Bro, not just that, but what about Watkins as well? That's a good target that we didn't have this week. But I appreciate the short pass on the crushing of the like button. But watch out for Watkins as well. Sammy is a damn good wide receiver. And I think Jimmy Fingers, we both can admit that Christian is just, he's not cutting it, man. He was out this week. He can stay out another fucking season. But watch out for Sammy as well. But yeah, man, Romeo is on top of the world, man. And we just squeaked that out. We defeated Tom Brady, but we should have lost that 17 different ways, Jimmy Fingers 19. Don't get me started on the Packers. Let me go over to my chat. Did anybody scan that? Jimmy Fingers 19, 219 says, I am starting to think the White Rabbit is VKM. Why do you say that? What's his latest one, Jimmy Fingers? Hold on, let me go to my chat. I missed it. The QR flashing was weird. Was on the screen. Conrad's, I think BC missed the QR. No, War Dog, I did miss it, but you guys got to tell me what it says. Did anybody scan it? JR9, QR code is a tic-tac-toe game that ends with the rabbit getting washed away with a riptide. So the latest QR code, JR9 Gaming has sent this over to me, to all of us. A tic-tac-toe game that ends with the rabbit getting washed away with a riptide. So what the fuck does that mean? JR9, I know you're the super sleuth in this, man. I saw your detective work. Was it the last video or the video before, man? Badass. I know you got a lot of people thinking with that comment, man. What does that mean? He got washed away with a riptide. Yeah, Vince McMahon. It was me. It was. Damn it. It was me all along. We're back from breaks. Seth Rollins is staring at Dominic Mysterio, who took a seat outside. Rhea Ripley, Riptide, Edge. What the fuck? Yeah, Riptide is Rhea Ripley. I hope this isn't fucking Edge. Remember everybody thought it was Bray Wyatt when Edge was coming back? And it was for no reason other than the same Edge. It was just Edge with a haircut. He had the same music. And everyone was like, well, what the fuck was all the vignettes for, man? You had us thinking for a minute that it was Bray Wyatt until we saw the gold medal and all your... We started coming to find out that it was all his past opponents. But people started to think, why is Edge cutting some Bray Wyatt type vignettes? Could you imagine if this was all for fucking Edge somehow? But Rhea Ripley is the Riptide. Man, I hope somebody has a correlation with Riptide and Bray Wyatt, my boy. Because I want this to be all for Bray Wyatt, man. Yeah, JR9, I'm hoping it's fucking Bray, man. James Shifahita. James Shifahita says, I'm old, BC. I don't follow this stuff, LOL. I know, bro. Bro, you got fucking QR codes coming up at BC. Everyone's yelling, BC, get your phone up to the TV. I'm like, what? I don't even know where my phone is, motherfucker. What do you want me to scan? I'm going in the restaurants. You got me scanning fucking pieces of paper to get the menu on my phone. What the hell is happening to the world? Now with wrestling storylines, you gotta scan QR codes. Hey, do you guys see the latest wrestling storyline? Scan the TV. It's awesome. At least this is fun though, man. You know, it's definitely a mystery, man. If it's Edge or somebody like Karrion Kross, I'm gonna be greatly disappointed. Greatly disappointed, bro. Guys, that's gonna conclude hour one, man. I want to make sure I got all my tried and trues. You guys fucking rocked out. JR9 says I haven't done this Raw live reaction since August 8th. He's a numbers guy like BC, so you know that's the truth. That's been a minute then. So I'm glad I was able to do this. And before I take off, I just want to make sure all my tried and Miss Flawless Stone. Where's Miss Flawless Stone been? Good to see you up in the chat. Miss Flawless Stone with a 10 spot says, hey, handsome BC, the match on NXT with Bianca and Io was so much better. Putting champions together to make one lose, how smart is that? The crowd was so dead when I turned on the TV. BC, what the hell? Miss Flawless Stone, I was thinking the same thing. The match in NXT that Bianca and Io had was 8 billion% better than that. Seth Rollins kicks out of a pin attempt from Rey Mysterio. 8 billion%. Miss Flawless Stone, I was thinking the same exact thing. And as far as champions losing, that's the MO. Whether it's Vince McMahon, Triple H, it doesn't matter. Champions are always going to fucking lose. And it has to stop. It is damaging the fucking champions. Miss Flawless Stone, it's good to see you up in here. Salute. It's been a minute. Stop by every once in a while. Say what's up. Cassandra Love. Cassandra Love with that 5 spot says, is this how Triple H is kind of following G Vince and people from not get promoted being a G better than the ones that have the belt? I mean, this is Vince, question mark. It seems that way. I mean, this is Vince McMahon's booking. I'm not saying Triple H doesn't have the reins. I'm just saying a lot of shit, as much as we're seeing small changes and we have the hope, and I'm hoping it gets more and more, man, there is so much that is just so boring, formulaic. This whole first hour, the crowd has had nothing to get on their feet and really cheer for. Nothing. We are into hour number 2 right now. It's 9:01. We're seeing a rematch from a 2020 feud between two people we watched 47 times one-on-one. Cassandra Love, I have no fucking idea. Salute, I appreciate the coffee. Prime Killer with a 5 spot and a 2 spot. Prime Killer says Hangman versus Mox title match is expected to be on the preempted Tuesday Dynamite, going directly against NXT. What will NXT do to counter? Prime Killer, I am hearing that as well, that Hangman versus Mox is not going to wait for any pay-per-view or any regular Wednesday show. It's going to be when they're preempted via hockey or baseball, I think it is. Whoa, Mysterio fucking took a dive out to Seth Rollins. Looks like another commercial break. Yeah, they're going, picture in picture. So it looks like they're going to do that to go up against NXT. That's going to be a big title match. I can't wait to see the ratings on that. What Triple H is going to do, Prime Killer, is he's going to try to copy Tony Khan because that's what he's always done. That's not shade to Triple H. He's always tried to copy the dude. It's going to be an interesting week when they go head-to-head. Prime Killer also says, what do you think of MJF and Liv, their pick on Twitter? That was crazy. MJF posted a picture with Liv Morgan. AEW's MJF, WWE's Liv Morgan, arm around each other, and MJF just put, watch me. In other words, he just got engaged, and here he is kind of putting moves on Liv. So people are like, you wouldn't do that, would you? You just got engaged. And he's like, watch me. Badass, man. Badass. And Liv Morgan's caption, she put up the same picture and she said, I'm better than you. She used the same fucking line that MJF uses, man. Too funny, man. $619 misses. Rollins is going to now get the upper hand, obviously. Dominic is going to crack him. Pimp Jesus, 2 spots. Sad to see it, BC. Pimp Jesus, I'm guessing you're talking about EO. Sky, losing middle of the ring. I understand it's Bianca. She can't afford to lose because she is a champion. I agree. Think of either don't have the match or think of a better creative finish that doesn't have your tag team champion losing another match like her partner did this past Friday against Raquel via a roll-up 3 weeks after she just got rolled up by Aaliyah. Damage Control is booked so pathetically, and it's so sad because all 3 ladies deserve to be booked way better than that. Pimp Jesus, good to see you up in here. Ashley Steggles 449 says, is there one match at Extreme Rules that doesn't have a stipulation? It's an instant ugly from me, and I'm sure it'll be the same with UBC. Oh, if there is one match at Extreme Rules that doesn't have a stipulation, it's an instant ugly. I mean, so far it looks like we ain't got to worry. Every match looks to have a, wait a second, 619 hit, but Rollins got hit so hard that he went over to the other side where Dominic is. So when Ray goes to pick up Seth Rollins, Dominic will probably interfere somehow. But yeah, Jimmy Fingers, it looks like every match is, if it doesn't already, it's going to have a stipulation. But I mean, if one match doesn't, 1 or 2, I don't know if it's going to get an instant ugly at all. I actually thoroughly am finally looking forward to a pay-per-view. Not like that badly, but I'm at least looking forward to it, Jimmy Fingers 19. At least fucking most matches have a stipulation, which is way more than we can say the last fucking several years with that pay-per-view. Guys, back on Monday Night Raw, Rey Mysterio. Dominic is on his knees. He's begging Rey to hit him in the dome piece with a steel chair. Rey refuses to do that. Rhea Ripley comes out of nowhere, shoves Rey Mysterio into the ring post. Dominic throws Rey Mysterio into the ring, where Rollins is going to deliver a stomp and pin Ray 1, 2, 3. Stomp, and sure enough, as BC just called it, unless he delivers a second stomp. But he just has to roll him over now. Oh, he's going to tap him. Oh, he's going to pass him out. He's got that necktie submission. And Rey Mysterio is just passed out, so he doesn't have to worry about submitting. He's already passed out. Right in front of his son, Dominic. Okay. Crowd is pretty... I mean, look at the crowd, guys. You got 3 people cheering. I mean, the crowd really doesn't know what to really do. I think we could have done better than that. Now, guys, we're over the 1 hour mark. I want to save the last 2 hours for an actual review tomorrow. So, What I'm going to do, guys, is end the stream now. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Everyone that smashed that up, we're about to hit 250. I only gave you guys a half an hour of notice before we went live. Literally a half an hour of notice. And you guys came through big, man. The super chats, absolutely fucking top notch. I always say that, but on a half an hour notice, you guys showed up big. Almost about to hit 250. And I know thousands of people, thanks to you guys, are going to end up watching this over the next 24 hours. So to you guys that were not able to catch this live, thank you for still clicking and watching BC and watching the party that we did have over the last hour and a half. So even though you guys didn't get to catch it live, you're still a part of the AMP unit tenfold, man. And I know you guys would have been showing that respect just like the hundreds live tonight. Much love to you guys. If I missed anybody in the super chats, man, I will get the full list later, and I will give you guys a shout out just like the super thankers in the very next video, which will be tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, man, from James, Temby, JR9, of course, Jasmine, Mikey, Mackay, Renee. I got James Shrimp Fajitas, of course, Connie Carroll, Jacqueline Robinson, Tony Partita, Eddie Brash, War Dog, Ashley Steggles, who started this off the right fucking way with the amplified banger bomb, James Miller, my man Carlos Ray was up in this bitch. Carlos Ray, Pimp Jesus, Wisdom of Charlie Grin was up in here, Brianna, Miss Flawless Stone was up in here. Unique Butterfly was up in this bitch. Reggie Wolfpack. Taylor Maid was up in here. I got Jacqueline Robinson, I believe. Christian up in here. DJ is a prodigy. Dante Jaron 23. Strict Tango. Sam Byers. Gargano and Owens are about to hit the ring, guys, for their tag match. Alicia, much love right back to you. The fourth one, banger bombs right back to you. Much love to all you guys. I can't give everybody a shout out, man. We'll be here another hour. But to all you guys, man, Anthony, DeMonte, Kevin, Melvin, all you guys, much love. And until next time, BC, top guy, and I'm fucking out. I would play some music on the way out, guys, but Sasha, I stopped paying her at 9 o'clock. I looked over, she was gone. She's like, you ain't paying me overtime, bitch. BC, and I'm out. Check you guys.